The following video is a clip taken from my live radio show, The Sound Lounge. For more information on how to catch full episodes live, including other music, Q&A, additional content, and more, click the link in the description. And that was I'm Alive by Mason Ignacio, featuring 8Ray of Illusion Hills. And if you guys couldn't tell by the name, Mason Ignacio is our guest of honor tonight. He's going to be, we're going to be interviewing him in just a second here. Before you guys get to meet him, I'm going to give a bit of a story about how this came to be. A couple weeks ago, I think, or like early last month, Mason hit me up on Instagram on the Sound Lounge account, asking me to listen to his new song called I'm Alive, of course, the one that you just heard. And I gave it a listen because I don't really get a lot of people in my DM saying, oh, bump this song, listen to this song. So I gave it a shot. And dude, I was absolutely blown away. I could not believe what I was hearing. And I'm like, I got to get this guy. On my show. So here with us tonight, we have the one, the only Mason Ignacio. What's up, man? You're live right now.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly. I hear you perfectly.
All good.
All right, man. What's up, man? How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. I just got done with my tour for about a week, so I'm exhausted, but I'm chilling.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Mason was just on tour with Mark Q.
Yes.
How was it? Tell me about the tour life, Give me the run. I know it's really brief. It was 3 or 4 dates if I'm not mistaken, but
Yeah, I did 3 shows with him, but it was sick. I just did the West Coast. We did San Francisco, at Cafe de Nord. We did San Diego House of Blues, and then we just did the Terragram Ballroom in LA. But it was super sick. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was great meeting a lot of new people for sure.
Yeah, I know we talked a bit about this before, and you kind of talked about some of the stops, but what do you say was your favorite stop? Out of these 4, out of the 4 out of the group that you did.
I think I have 2 answers for that. So I think overall my favorite experience-wise was San Francisco because it was my first show, and it was an intimate venue. It was at Cafe de Nord, and I think Mac DeMarco's played there and Somber and stuff. But I personally like that because the San Francisco crowd was the best. They were really chill, really interactive, and really easy to work with. Whereas my best performance was probably in Los Angeles, but I mean, as we know, the LA crowds are kind of dead. They kind of try to act too cool. But yeah, man, for sure, San Francisco was my favorite.
For sure. And can we be expecting you to be touring anytime after this? Maybe not soon per se, but later on, sooner or later.
I got off the call with one of my artist homies. I don't want to say who yet, but I should be performing a couple shows this coming fall.
Oh, awesome. That's sick. That's sick.
Yeah.
So, look, if y'all in that area, make sure to stop by the Mason Ignacio show.
We might be going past California though, so
past Cali.
You gotta stay tuned.
Look, stay tuned. You might be getting Mason Ignacio in your hometown. I'll be excited. I'll go. I'll move out my way. I'll go out my way to go. But yeah, man, I think to start off, I think we got to start at the very beginning. You told me that this is you've been interviewed before, but this is your first artist interview, music interview, more or less.
Yeah, this is my first interview for music. I've done I'm an actor first, so I've done some interviews with acting projects and stuff, but this is my first artist interview. Yeah.
So since that's the case, I get to ask you, a lot of the first time artist questions, the basics, get the first answers. So I guess I'll start at the very beginning. I was doing my research on you, and I saw that you started learning how to play the guitar in 2022, or you started doing making music in 2022. So does your history with music and your love for it, or the reason why you want to start stem before that, or in that moment did you know you want to make music, or tell me about it.
Well, part of my dog's barking, he's going crazy, but yeah, I've actually always wanted to do music for sure. I didn't want to limit myself with acting. Music is something I've always been interested in because I mean my parents put me on a lot of good music when I was younger. Like they
Mm,
used to play like Sade and like Earth, Wind and Fire around the house. So like a lot of like the way I sing, I guess, and the roots of like the music I like is from that soul
mm,
type of stuff. So I've always wanted to make music, but I've always wanted to play guitar, and I never really like uh put myself out there to do it until I bought literally next to me. I'll show you. I bought this guitar. It was like a I don't know if you know what a Squire is. It's like the cheap version of Fender, but like I bought this guitar for like 200 bucks. It came with like a little amp and stuff, but I bought it the summer of 2022 and I just started like learning to play because I don't know.
mm.
I've never really been into like getting lessons and stuff because I feel like a lot of those lessons they teach you like classical methods. I kind of just wanted to like teach myself and figure out my way around it.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure, for
started
sure.
making yeah, I started making I just playing around with the guitar in like 2022. I was a big fan of like Steve Lacy and
Yeah,
Omar Paulo during that time. So like it was really sick to like try and learn all those songs and that definitely got me on my feet for sure.
yeah. I can tell like through the music, like it I don't want to say like it's really reminiscent of that of those types of artists. Like I really get that from
For
you. So,
sure.
so it works
For sure.
perfectly. So now that you've been like on to 3 or 4 3 years of playing the guitar, right? Would you say like what would you rank your expertise? Like how would you rank? Are you like real good? You think you could teach someone? Like what'd you say?
I definitely think I could teach someone. I wouldn't say I'm like a master like you could put me to like some like crazy like slash type level, but I'd say I'm like we'll go like a 7 out of 10. Like
7 out
seven
of
out of 10. I
10?
could definitely like I could definitely like solo and stuff on the spot.
Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Well, on the topic of kind of like your starts of music, aside from guitar, like, starting off with guitar is one thing, but actually going out to release music is another. When did you first start making your own music and, what made you start releasing it? Like, I know you have 3 singles out right now officially. We have Suki, Sasha Radio, and the most recent being I'm Alive, of course. How long have you been making music and when did you start putting it out? Was the first one Suki or was there attempts beforehand?
For sure. Yeah. I started experimenting with making music probably my freshman year of high school, which was about that was like 2022ish, like 2021, 2022. And I used to do band lab stuff. Like
Mm,
I used to get YouTube beats before I started producing. I used to get like YouTube beats and just like sing on BandLab and create those type of songs. I would tease them on TikTok and stuff, but I never really like I didn't really know what like distribution was and like how to put it out.
yeah.
But I was kind of just messing around on my phone, and then come about like late 2023. It was funny how I released my first song. I've been telling people how I did it on like on the tour. Basically, like it was my winter break,
Mm-hmm.
and my parents told me like the only like you could have fun, but the only rule not to do is like sneak out. But I ended up sneaking out with my friends,
Bruh.
and I got like my phone and like everything taken away except for my computer, and like obviously they're not gonna like take away my guitar. So I started making like this beat, and that was when I first attempted to like kind of produce like programming the drums and like getting like my first interface and playing actual chords, and that song ended up being Suki, which I put out.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome. That's awesome. So, I feel like a lot of artists I've talked to have started off on the band lab train. Like
yeah,
it's the most it's the most like convenient, it's the most accessible thing out there, honestly.
for sure, yeah,
Like, I have a couple of friends of mine, like even my little brother's on band lab, so we could be hearing from him in a little bit. But
yeah. I mean, that's a good place to start. I get it's not so much when you're first starting out about like producing. Obviously, like you should probably produce your own stuff if you want to go on this for the long run. But just to get ideas out, I feel like BandLab's like a sick start.
oh yeah, awesome for sure. And just to kind of get an idea, what do you use now?
I'm on Logic, so
Ah,
I was so used to GarageBand, so I just got like the professional version of GarageBand, which is Logic.
mm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
I see how it is. I see.
honestly, I'm looking to switch to Ableton right now because a lot of the studios I'll be working in, they'll be using Ableton, and I've kind of learned to get better through Ableton, but I don't actually have Ableton, so I think I'm gonna make the switch soon.
Okay. Perfect. You know, look. Personally, I'm an FL. I'm FL. I'm FL for
I
like
see, I see.
I'm like I'm a little biased, but Ableton is good for the type of music you're trying to do. So I'm not gonna hate too much. I'm not gonna hate too much. I'm not gonna hate too much. But now that you kind of talk about your journey with music, I know like you're going on tour, you're releasing a new slew of singles. Like, man, like
I am.
uh, you like what are we gearing up towards? I know you're gearing up towards your first project, but I want to know like depending on how much you can tell me right now, like what's the sort of path you plan on taking from now onto the album, etc. Like where do you see yourself? What do you plan on doing for the next, I guess, 6 months, year to a year?
Oh, I think definitely for the next 6 months, like closing out the year is going to be a crazy run starting at the beginning of July because I will I'm finishing up some promotion and stuff for the EP, but I've been done with the EP for a while. I've kind of held it back because I want to get like the promotion right.
Yeah.
So I will be pushing that out next month, and then after that, it's gonna be like no stopping from there. I'm in like finishing up the album mode. I'm nowhere near done with the album, but I'm really focused on making that right now, and hopefully album by the end of the year. But
Hopefully,
if not
hey,
next year, but we'll for sure get the EP out next month and a lot of promotion and sick videos and collabs and stuff.
who does like? Do you have anyone to do your videos right now? Like, I know you've released. I think you've released some like one video in the past. I think it was a music video for Sasha
Yeah,
Radio, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. It
Yeah.
was Sasha Radio. So I work with the main guy I work with is one of my best friends. His name Jacob. If you guys know him, you should check him out. Uh, but Jacob, he actually just went on tour with me as well. We go to school together, and he just shoots a lot of my stuff as well.
Yeah.
And also my homie Justin Shin. He helps me out a lot as well. So those two I kind of like to have on my right hand to just film all our ideas.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's sick. That's sick. So, is it ambitious to say? Do you want to shoot a visual for every song off the project? Just a couple, like.
I am shooting a lot of visuals for it next week. I wouldn't say full music video for everyone, but definitely some type of visual for each song. Yeah.
Okay, sick, sick. So, I know you said that aside from music, you act, and I'm wondering, like, I know music may be your main focus right now, but like, do you have any acting roles you're looking for? Like, do you want to do more acting? What can we see from the future from Mason Ignacio, the actor instead of the artist?
Yeah, it's actually crazy because while I'm doing all this music stuff, I do still go to school for acting, and I do like a lot of self-tape auditions as well. I think
Mm.
what I've been working with a lot of callbacks this year for sure, but I'm really trying to. I got hopes that I'll book this film that I've been auditioning for, but
Mm.
yeah, I guess I really just want to. I would love to book a feature film or TV show for sure. I think the type of cast I work in is mainly like those coming of age type movies, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
I
So
mean, and that also works.
any type of role in that would be sick.
Yeah, that really works for you because of course you're young and you got to the coming of age stuff only works until like you're like 30 or something. You don't look like a kid no more, so
Yeah,
it's better to
yeah.
book those young roles while you can. I'm excited. Anything you can leak so far about your dream role? Any hints you could give us?
Dream role. I don't know. I would love to work. Who would I love to work with? One person I'd love to work with would be Aaron Paul for sure. Like
Do you watch
play Jesse on Breaking Bad.
you watch Breaking Bad?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite shows. I would love to work with like Aaron Paul or Jeremy Allen White for sure. Those guys are sick.
Jeremy Allen White's a good pick. Jeremy Allen White's a good pick. I'm not gonna hold you. It's great. He's great. He's great. Well, now that we've got through that, I'm gonna go into a bit of maybe some funner questions, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you about some of your dream collabs, and since you do both acting and music, I could ask both. I know you kind of gave me some Jeremy Allen White and Aaron Paul. But for music, what are some of your like dream collabs, like someone that you see yourself collaborating
Oh,
with in the future?
man, that's a good question. I mean, first answer that comes to my head it would be Dominic Fike
Dominic
because
Fike.
that's someone I for sure look up to, especially being like half Filipino and like seeing him do all that. Like, it's actually
Yeah.
crazy. So, Dominic Fike for sure. I love. I don't know if I'd want to be as in a song with him, but I would love to just work with Ryan Beatty, who like his
Yeah.
album Calico.
That'd be
His
sick.
album
That'd be
Calico
sick.
is my favorite. Is my favorite album
Dude.
of all time.
I have no doubt.
Uh,
He's so good. He's so
yeah,
good.
he's definitely someone people need to pay more attention to because he's done so much for like the music culture as well. Like,
Oh, for sure. I feel like a lot of people
yeah,
kind of just chalk him up to a Brockhampton, what he does for Brockhampton and Bleach.
exactly. But his solo stuff is crazy.
Oh,
And
for sure,
I
for
definitely
sure.
would love to work with Ryan Beatty and who else? Uh, Obviously, I don't listen to him as much anymore, but would love to work with Tyler as well. Like him as a creative and a person has been so inspiring, and he's definitely like given me a lot of drive that has helped me in my career for sure. So yeah, Dom, Ryan Beatty, Tyler, and oh, I know you don't like this, but the 1975.
Oh, brother.
I
Oh,
would love to
brother.
work with the 1975.
I guess I'll give you that. I guess I'll give you that. I mean, again, they're not bad. I have a couple of 1975 songs on my playlist, and if you have a song with them, I might tune in. I might tune in. No promises, but I might tune in. And
Yeah,
I
would
think you can
love to
make them
work with
sound
them.
good. I think you can make them sound good. I'm not gonna hate. I think you can make them
Yeah,
sound good.
I'll add my little taste on it
Your
for
little, your
sure.
little flair, your little flair. Okay, perfect. So, aside from that, I guess we talked about dream collabs. I guess we're gonna talk about dream genres now. You kind of done a lot of kind of stuck to indie, alternative. Do you plan on like switching? Not saying you need to switch course at all, but I know some artists. They kind of they like what is it? They listen to a lot of different stuff. And one part about that is like sometimes the music they make is vastly different from the music they hear on a daily basis. Do you ever plan on like switching, like maybe doing a genre switch song, maybe doing like a rock song, rap song, country maybe, who
No,
knows?
I would love to do that stuff. The album I'm making right now is definitely a switch from like the stuff I've made previously. If I were to say like the type of direction it's going is like Americana
Okay,
for sure
okay.
because I actually listen to literally every type of music. I know a lot of people say like, "Oh, I listen to everything," but I genuinely listen to everything. So I think all those blends like sure I'll make a rock song in the future too. It's just whatever I feel like in that moment, I'll definitely make. I'm not going to hold myself into a box for sure. But yeah, I'd make a rock song, I'd make an Americana song, I'd make a jazz song, I'd make whatever.
Got it, got it. Hey, I'll be there. I'll be listening to that jazz song. Don't keep me hanging. Don't keep me hanging. I'll listen to a Mason
I
Ignacio
know
jazz
it's
song.
funny. I was in back in middle school or in elementary school too. I played the saxophone, so
Mm.
maybe I'll get back into that
Oh, do you play
in
any
the
other
studio.
instruments? So you say sax, guitar. Are you still good at sax, or did you kind of just drop that after middle?
I dropped that when I got to middle school. I think maybe if I got it, I'd be able to pick it up again. I know my way around piano. I'm not like I think my best instrument is guitar, but obviously I know my way around piano just to like produce and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to play bass, but one thing I've yet to learn that I really want to learn is how to play drums. I really
Drums.
want to play drums. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So wait. So is your music like self-prod for the most part?
I work with a lot of like the
Uh,
main person I work with is my homie Lee G. His
mm,
name's Joseph. My homie Lee G. Shout out him. It's mainly him and I in the lab together, like co-producing, cooking it up for sure.
okay,
But
got it, got it.
I've made a lot of songs on just my own, but a lot of the new stuff I'm releasing have definitely been assisted by my other music homies as well, which is like really sick.
Yeah, look, even though making music on your own is great, I feel like that collaboration really brings life to whatever you're making. It's just,
Definitely.
yeah, I always like whenever, I chill with my friends sometimes for fun. It's always better to do it in a group whether it be trying to tackle stuff you don't know about, or like you maybe you don't play. It's better to do it as a group. And I guess on the topic,
for sure, yeah.
yeah, I guess on the topic of like your homies and the people you work with, like who are some people who make Mason Ignacio who make you like in terms of the music, who help you out, like you said, mention visuals, production, etc. Who are some people that really help prop you up?
Well, first thing I could think of is like homies who genuinely keep me grounded and like who have kind of like, I don't want to say jumpstart, but definitely given me like a boost into the people in the community have been like the guys at Illusion Hills. Cause I met his name's MJ. He's like the creator of Illusion Hills. And if y'all haven't listened to Illusion Hills, you gotta tap in. Yeah, I found Illusion Hills when I was in middle school, and I hit up MJ, and I've just been homies with him. Before I even started making music, I just been homies with him, and when I did start making music, he was one of the first people there to like kind of like mentor me or be your big bro, and just kind of like give me advice on the music industry and how to like navigate it. And I made music with him. I made social radio with him, which is sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, hit MJ, like the guys at Illusion Hills, like Bray for sure. They definitely have given me a lot of wisdom when it came to starting in this music industry, and allowed me to go on by myself and like navigate it and find ways to navigate it for sure.
Yeah, I just realized that you say Bray, and I've been pronouncing it 8-Ray this whole time.
Oh no, he's meant to. I think it's actually meant to be 8-Ray, but he just did it. If I'm not wrong, he did 8-Ray because Bray was already taken. So.
Yeah, it just hit me. I didn't mean to like cut you off there, but it just hit me. Oh my goodness! But yeah, man,
it's all good. It's all good. Also, my homie, Matthew Music Kaza, he's a producer as well, but he's been always supporting me and always like just like going to all these music events with me, and he's for sure a good guy as well, who's made me in the music industry for sure.
That's sick. That's sick, man. That's sick. And shout out all the homies you just listed. You know, they help Mason Ignacio out, and they help you out. You know, without them, you may not be making some of the stuff you're making.
There's a lot of weird people in this industry. I keep saying industry, but like for real, it's a small circle. Like I just started making music 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago, and it's crazy how much like so many people know everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Like. Okay. Bet. Now we're gonna go into like less personal questions, but more of your personal opinions on stuff. Bear with me, right? So right now, give me like 10 songs to like 5. No, I don't want to say 10. 5 songs in your rotation right now. 5 songs you in your rotation that you really like.
I'm gonna pull up my Spotify for this one. 5 songs. Let's see.
You want a time? I'm kidding. You're not on a timer, but you got time.
Okay. So, "Swimming in Pity" by Ami Blue is such a good song. Oh, also this is another collab I will do. If y'all haven't heard Humble the Great, he's one of my favorite new artists. I just met him like a couple weeks ago and talked to him for a sec. He's genuinely such a good dude, but his music is even crazier. So also September Lightning by Humble the Great.
Okay.
I've been listening to Door by Rocco. There's this guy named Rocco. His new song Door is sick. And then With Ease by June. And then let's give one more. Let's go Ventura by Illusion Hills.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I like that list. Now, those are like current bums. Now, give me your top 5 all time. No, it doesn't have to be in order.
Ooh, top 5 songs of all time. Okay.
All time.
Not in order is My Sherry Amore by Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
Robbers by the 1975. Cinnamon Bread by Ryan Beatty.
Okay.
What else? Other three. What are my other three favorite songs? I guess also. Man, that's hard. That's hard. I know those three off the dome for sure, but what the hell? What the heck just happened?
Oh, the are you on a Mac right now?
Yeah, I'm on a
Yeah,
Mac.
it's the FaceTime. It's the FaceTime effects.
What else? Who are some? I gotta say, let me check. Oh, "Lover You Should Have Come Over" by Jeff Buckley.
That's a
And
peak.
what's
That's a
my?
peak
Let's
pick.
get one more. What's like a throwback song? I don't know, man. I'm confident in those four. I think I'm gonna just go.
I'm
with
not
those
gonna
four.
press you. I'm not gonna press you. This is a hard choice.
I'm co-
If someone
I'm
put me on the
confident.
spot and told me this, I would low key fumble. I low key give a bad.
Yeah, no, but those four are like desert island songs, like rest of my life.
All right. Well, I said I'll stop pressing you, but I'm gonna press you one more time. Now, before this, you gave me some artists for the 1 second thing, for the 1 second game, and like for some reason the computer is fumbling. So
Oh,
I don't think it's gonna. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we could try after you do your set again, just to make sure, because we got some new laptops in here. So even though we got an upgrade, it's been downgrading me. It's been downgrading me, but I'm gonna try and turn that into something else. Those 5 artists you gave me Daniel Caesar, Dominic Fike, Tyler, the 1975. Who's the fifth? Oh, and Keshi, right? You gave me 5 artists that if I play 1 second of audio from them, you would have been able to guess. Well, I assume these are some artists that like you couldn't live without, more or less, or some artists that you really enjoy their music. So we're gonna play an elimination game. I'm gonna pair these artists up mentally because I don't have a graphic for it right now, but I'm gonna pair these artists up. You got to pick which one you prefer over the other.
Okay.
Now I'm not sure if you already have favorites. You might. This might be an easy choice. I'm gonna ask you to rank them from 1 to 5. Who do we got? We got Keshi, Tyler, Dom,
Tyler,
1975, and Dominic Fike.
Dominic Fike.
We could start from 5 to 1.
Okay, Keshi, Daniel, Dominic Fike, 1975, and Tyler.
Yeah.
Okay. At the bottom of the list, I think, like in favorite wise, right?
Yeah, favorite wise.
Favorite wise, 5, probably Daniel Caesar.
Okay.
5 is Daniel Caesar. 4, Keshi.
Okay.
3, Tyler the Creator.
3?
1975. Yeah, 3 Tyler the Creator. 2 1975. 1 Dominic Fike. That was light, clean sweep.
Clean. Oh, I might have to kick you off for putting 1975 over Tyler.
Okay,
Tyler.
I think I love Tyler. Like I've seen the guy 4 times. I think like he's definitely influenced what I listen to for sure. But like I don't know, something about the place of life I was in when I found the 1975 and just like the production as well is like for sure like it holds a special place in my heart.
Dude, okay. You know what? I'll give you that. I'm not gonna hate. Again, I'm not gonna hate too much. Personal preference.
You in the 1975.
Look,
bro.
if 1975 has one hater, it's me. If they have no haters, I am dead. Look, I don't even know why.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, have you even listened to like a bunch of their songs? Like you gotta dig deep. It's crazy.
I listened to, what was it? Oh, I can't even think of the album name now, but it's like, I think it's the one from 2017. The album they dropped in 20.
The brief inquiry on online relationships, like the 2018 one. Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to it. It's like, it's alright. You know, like I enjoyed it enough. Question mark, but you know, I'm not like super deep into it, and I'm just also not a fan of Maddie Healy. But like music wise, it's like
I can see that.
Yeah, music wise,
Sure.
it's like I can see myself liking it, But I don't know what bad experience I had with Matty Healy or like the 1975 for me to dislike their music so much. It's so.
I for sure get like why you could not like Matty Healy because he definitely says a lot of crazy things, but I don't know, the music is like different for me. No lie.
I'll give you that. Look, personally, artists who say crazy things, you know what? I don't even mind. Like, I like Azalea Banks, and every 4 to 5 business days, she goes on Twitter on some insane rant. I don't even want to get into it. It's out of my ballpark. It's out the ballpark. So you know what? I guess we all have our vices. I'm not gonna hate. But you know, I've had you here for a minute, so you know, I think it's time we move into the set. But before we do that, I got a couple more. I just got a couple more. Last couple of questions, right? So before we kind of close out the interview right now, what is a message you kind of want to leave to the people listening? For those who haven't heard of you before, for those who who have heard of you, and you want to leave them a message, your fans, supporters, new fans, new supporters. Let them give them a message. Let them know something.
Let me think. A message for everyone is to don't doubt yourself and be sure of yourself, because that's one thing that has helped me a lot in my trajectory of how much progress I've made with this music stuff. Because I think if I doubted myself and I let other people's opinions and people around me dictate what I wanted to make, what's released, what I should like, what I shouldn't like, it wouldn't put me into the place where I am now. So I think trusting yourself and not doubting yourself and just allowing yourself to put those ideas out there, and it doesn't even have to be with music, whatever you want to do. Putting yourself out there without a doubt is for sure the best thing you can do for yourself, because if you're not doing it for yourself in the first place, you're already messing up. And also giving yourself freedom to fail. I've made a bunch of really bad songs, but in that place and time, I thought they were good, and I put them out there, and it led me to the next place and the next place and the next place. But one thing I never did was doubt myself, and I think that's something a lot of people need to hear for sure.
Awesome. Great message. And speaking of those older songs, we ever gonna hear them? Those first couple of songs.
Maybe I was debating on just like dropping them on SoundCloud soon, maybe just to like have a back catalog. But I don't know. I guess I'm proud of making those, just where I was in like that particular place in my life, or like how I was when I started music. But I think I just moved on too much to like different things. There would be no need to put them out unless like I like leaked them or something and just people liked it. But yeah.
Hey, you know what? If you ever need someone to leak them to, my DMs are open. I'll listen.
Maybe I'll send you some over here.
But man, hey, you ready to do your set? You need some time to set up?
Oh yeah. If you could give me like 2 seconds, I'm just gonna use the restroom really quick and like turn on that light back there. Is that cool?
Yeah, I got you, of course.
Yeah. All right, I'll be back in like 2 seconds. All good, bro. All good.
Yeah, but with that said, I don't want to let you. It feels so bad, like wrong to just let you go after it didn't work. So
No, it's all good, bro. I know stuff happens all the time.
Yeah, we could keep. Look, we still got what, a good 17 minutes left, bro. We could keep on chatting. There's still so many questions left to ask. 30 minutes isn't enough. Of course, man. Of course. Well, in the meantime, I guess since we can't hit a set in the future, I will have like a redeem live set from Mason Ignacio. Maybe next time you ever come to Florida, we got a nice little studio over here. You could come and do it live, so we could ignore all the all the technology problems. But you say you act, right? And of course, we've talked a bit about it already. We've talked not even a bit to lengths about it, and I kind of got a bit of your starting with music first, but didn't really get to your start with acting. Like, where did you kind of get your footing there? Did you see an actor that you really liked, a film that you really liked? Like, how did you really get into the game of acting?
So I started Acting in elementary school. I did like a school play. My first show was Peter Pan, and I was like a little ensemble character. But like ever since then, I fell in love with it. I mean, I love movies. I love TV shows to death, and I think the experience of just being on stage or being on camera and like pretending to be someone and portraying characters and vulnerability to audiences is something that I've always wanted to do, which I also think translates into music because you're being vulnerable and telling those stories for other people. So I think that's why I like both. But yeah, I did start acting in elementary school, and I kept doing a bunch of like school plays and musicals. I did like I was the genie in Aladdin.
Oh, that's sick.
Um, yeah, I was like painted all blue. I was the genie in Aladdin. What other things have I done? I've played like Mercutio and Romeo and Juliet. I my last show I just did. I played. I don't know if you've heard of the play, The Importance of Being Earnest.
I haven't heard of it. I might check it out afterwards though.
No, it's a British play. I don't know why. I always get like typecast into these British plays. Uh,
You got a good
but
accent?
I guess I like when I train into it, I guess I could say I'm pretty decent at it, but I've definitely like lost it now being out of a couple months out of the show. But yeah, I
Mm.
just did that show. It was sick.
Okay, okay. So are those aren't all the roles you've played? I saw on your IMDb you got a couple you got a couple live roles under your belt. Like, what'd you say is like your favorite role you played so far? I know you've done some TV stuff or like a show, I believe, as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, what'd you say like your favorite experience or favorite role you played? Could be different ones too.
Um, my favorite role I've played is definitely Jack in The Importance of Being Earnest, which is the one I just did. Which is like it's this really old comedy by Oscar Wilde, but the play and the text is still up to date. It still holds true, and I think that doing that show expanded my reach of acting, and yeah, that was my favorite for sure.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's great. So like in terms of you ever plan on are you like do you also do musicals like musicals as well?
Yeah, yeah. So I did, like I said, I did start doing plays and no, sorry, I keep fixing my hair because I'm realizing right now that I need a haircut.
Hey,
Like
look,
I
I'm looking chopped on camera too, man. Don't even look. I'm looking. I've
Oh,
got.
you'll put the headphones back on.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a haircut in a minute either, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm looking chopped on cam. It's okay.
And let me switch back to my interface first. Give me a sec. Um, can you hear me good now?
Oh yeah, I hear you. I hear you fine.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, you're saying, what were you saying?
Musicals. Have you done any musicals? You
Oh,
want to do
musicals.
musicals?
Yeah, yeah. I did get my start in musicals. So I did Peter Pan. I played the Cat in the Hat and Seussical.
Whoa.
Uh, yeah, and I played. I'm so mad. I was gonna play Captain Hook and Peter Pan, but then like quarantine happened, and
Ah,
I never got to play that. But yeah, I'm a theater kid at heart. Like I was just listening to like people wouldn't. I feel like people wouldn't like think this when they see me, but like I was just listening to Hamilton in the car for like the first time in a second,
bro.
and like I went back to it and I still know every single word. Like it's still engraved in my head. It's funny for sure.
Dude, that's insane. Look, personally, I'm not a big Hamilton fan. I'm not like not like the 1975 type of hating. I'm not a big Hamilton fan. I'm not gonna hold you. Um,
That's no, that's respectable. I guess I I know a lot of people like can't stand Lin-Manuel Miranda's voice. I like his voice, but like I know there's a lot of like controversy around, it, especially because it's like really popular and people say it's like overplayed and stuff. But for sure, I
I
get you.
mean, it is the biggest, probably the biggest musical of all time. So I get it. My personal pick
Yeah.
of my favorite musical. I'm not sure if this is probably like a popular pick, but mine is probably. Well, I'm gonna let you guess. I'm not sure if you could guess it, but give me like.
Okay, give
Uh,
me a. Are you into musicals? Because I can go band for band with musicals.
I cannot go band for band. I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud, bro. I cannot go band. I'm
Your
like,
favorite?
it's like it's. I'm not too deep into it. Like it's probably one of the most surface level ones, of course. Not even. It's probably very surface level.
Is it older or newer? Like, or like
I
I was
say
just say when it
like
came out.
it didn't just come out. Like, what do you say? Like, it's not. It's been running for more than I think like 10 years or nearly 10 years, or maybe even more than that. I will say it's not like it did not come out within the last 5 years.
Is it WIKD?
No, it's not WIKD. It's not WIKD.
It's not WIKD.
I was gonna say not WIKD, just to.
Not WIKD. What else could you? Like, where did you see it? Did you see it in Florida?
Low-key, I have not been able to see it live. I've only rewatched a ton of like replays from it.
Shoot.
Give me a
hint. Give me a hint. There's a lot to choose from.
If I'm not mistaken, the poster or like the main aesthetic is purple.
Oh, 6?
Yeah.
6.
Yeah,
okay,
6.
I see.
Yeah. Again, it's really surface level. I'm not too deep into musicals. I'm not like too deep into them. Like I've heard like all the surface level ones for more or less. 6 has been like my favorite out of all the ones I've seen.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree. I don't like 6.
What? Bro, you're sick.
I don't know why. Something about the story. I don't know. I never really liked it.
I feel like I could give you that much. Look. I have my hatred for 1975. You could take. I guess you don't have to like 6.
I got that one.
Yeah, you got that one. But so on the topic of Broadway, like, if you ever got like, I guess, picked for the role, a Broadway role, would you take? I feel like that's an easy question. Would you take the Broadway role? Yeah.
Oh, I would love to be on Broadway one day, and I'm gonna put that out there. I will be on Broadway one day. But I mean, Broadway and like theater and musical theater. That's where I got my love for performing and starting off. Like, I don't think I'd be nearly the performer I am, like art music wise, without that musical theater stuff. So I would love to be on Broadway for sure. I want to do like I don't know, Lizzie McAlpine?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's literally on Broadway right now for like this show called Floyd Collins, and like, which is sick. Like, she's an artist, but like she's on Broadway. That's like really, really cool.
What's like a role that you would love to get tapped to do? Like, it could be just something wild. Like, you could say Alphaba if you want to. You could say anything.
I would. Okay, so when I was a kid, like a little kid, I wanted to play Gavroche and Les Mis really bad. But I think now dream roles, probably like, I would love to play Aaron Burr in Hamilton. What else? I would love to play I would love to play Dear Evan Hansen and Dear Evan Hansen.
Great pick.
Because a lot of the songs in those I have the same range as like Evan, like the character. So I think Evan Hansen, or who else? I would love to be in The Outsiders. There's a new musical, The Outsiders. That show is sick. I would love to be that if they kept running in the future.
Okay, that's sick. Look, if I see you on Broadway, if I ever go to New York and I see your name in big flashing lights, I'm buying a ticket. I know they're like a gajillion dollars for a good seat.
Okay, here I'm gonna put you on a strat though. If you ever go to New York, the strat is to buy it day of at the box office. Like, that is literally the strat. Last time I went to New York, I saw like 3 shows, and 2 of them I bought day of, and I got like third row seats for like retail price.
Holy, hold on, method.
That's the sauce.
That's the method.
That's the sauce. Don't go on no Ticketmaster or like Vivid Seats trying to get that resale. Like, no, you got to go to the box office and get that day of.
Ticketmaster put a sour taste in my mouth anyway. I would boo Ticketmaster.
Yeah, let me talk about that too. Speaking of that, me and my homie went to see we went to drive down to LA to like go get last minute Malcolm Todd tickets.
Oh yeah.
And I was gonna buy the tickets, and Ticketmaster detected me as a bot and literally like blocked me from the site and would not let me get a ticket. So I was pissed. So I literally drove out to LA 2 days ago to see him, and Ticketmaster messed me up. So I ended up just getting dinner. But I think me and Ticketmaster got some beef now.
Dude, man, look, me and Ticketmaster been had beef. Like, usually I could win the Ticketmaster war, but when it came down to 2 artists, Sabrina Carpenter and Cardi and The Weeknd, it cooked me. I didn't even stand a chance. I didn't stand a chance. And it almost
Here's the
happened
thing,
to,
though.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You got.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, like, besides that one time, I actually win every Ticketmaster war. I don't know why.
I've secured like really good ones, like for Tyler, in some magical way. I've secured Tyler tickets both times it came to Orlando within the last couple of years. And the last time when it was for the Chromacopia tour, like I got it by the skin of my teeth. I was waiting in line on Ticketmaster. I was in the middle of class. I'm like, I gotta skip it. I can't do this. I gotta skip class. And I enter, all the tickets gone. I'm like I feel like I'm 3 millionth people behind in line. And I'm just refreshing the page and it just starts buffering. It just stops loading. And magically, a ticket lands on my lap. A VIP ticket, retail. 200, the cheapest one out there. I'm like, floor. I'm like, oh yeah. I low key spent my tuition check on the ticket. I mean, it was like $200, $300, which is bad, but in terms of Tyler, it's not that bad.
That's not bad at all, and especially like the experience VIP on the floor. Like you'll eventually make $200 back. Like you'll be fine.
Luckily, I bought an extra ticket alongside it, so I flipped. I made a little profit.
Flipped it. I actually did that a lot when I was younger. I used to like just spam all the tickets, get like 5 or 6, and just flip all of them. Yeah. So yeah, I get mad at people for reselling like for a lot, but I did the same thing. I'm low key a hypocrite.
Low key, after reselling the first Tyler ticket, I just got put onto a method. Like low key, every concert I've bought tickets for, I've bought 2, and I've resold like I've resold one of them. Like
that's literally the method. Yes.
I feel bad. Don't get me wrong, but like, I gotta get this bread.
I don't feel bad at all.
Like
I don't care.
Look, I think what is it? I've done it for, dude. You know who Jane Remover is?
Yeah, Jane Remover. Yeah.
I love Jane, and I bought. She didn't have an Orlando show for her tour or Florida stop for her tour, so I bought 2 tickets for Atlanta. Don't ask me how I was gonna get there. I was just gonna get there. The time comes, I did not get there, but luckily I bought 2 tickets. Well, I was gonna just resell the one, but now I had 2. Those $40 I spent, like easy, like 200, like crazy after. And the thing is, those tickets were going for an absurd amount after the big boom after her album. So it's a method. Low key, I'm tapping into every ticket. Like I'm tapped in.
That's literally the method for sure.
I'm tapped in. If I keep winning these Ticketmaster wars, we'll see. Did you eventually get to see Malcolm Todd though?
Nah, I didn't. But I've met him before, like talked with him. He's a really chill guy. I just wanted to see him perform. I've never seen him perform.
That's it. I'm not gonna rub it in. I did win the Ticketmaster award for Malcolm Todd for his last tour. I did. Yeah. And low key, he's a really sick performer. He is.
He's good. No, he's really good. I met him. It was weird. I met him at a basketball tournament like last year. And I talked to him for like solid like hour or so, and he's like genuinely a really good dude. You wouldn't in the best way possible, like he doesn't act like a famous artist. He's really humble. He's really chill.
I mean, that's what I've been seeing a lot of. Like, he's always like all the fan clips of him. They've been so chill.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. He's a really good guy.
If I was on Malcolm Todd level, I hope I never lose that level headedness, because I know that could get to your head quick, But
for sure, man, you see artists like crashing out and going crazy. Just like gotta remember who's supporting you for sure.
No, low key, that would be me. I'd low key be crashing. I'd low key be crashing.
Okay, all right. At least we're being honest.
I'm being honest, but hey, man, it's been great speaking with you. We're nearing the end of our time here, but you got one more thing for you. When we were setting up a couple of weeks or like a week or so ago, you said like, let's play some Netspin, right? Let's play some Netspin. So for the last song of the night, I'm going to be playing some Netspin, but I'm going to give you the choice of telling me what Netspin song to play. Hopefully, please say it's on streaming, please, because I got it on streaming now.
No, okay. I won't tell you to play this, but my favorite Netspend song at the moment is like this unreleased one called Hopscotch.
Dude,
I don't know
hopscotch
if you
is
heard it.
so hard.
No,
Hopscotch is so hard.
Hopscotch is people hate on Hopscotch. Hopscotch is tough. Let's see, what song to close it up? Let's do F Swag. I know we're not allowed to cuss on here, but
Hey,
let's
perfect
do F
choice.
Swag.
Well, before we play that final song of the night, a big thank you to Mason for coming on, of course.
Of course, thank you for having me.
I know we kind of got your final words a little bit ago, but do you have any other final words for those listening tonight?
I'll give a. Let me see. Y'all ain't ready for what I got coming for these next 6 months. Cause I only have 3 songs out, but the stuff I have prepared and like up my sleeve, y'all gotta watch out for sure.
Bet. All right, bet. Well, once again, thanks Mason for coming on. I'm gonna
Thank you so
hopefully,
much, Ray. Appreciate it.
yeah, for sure. Hopefully, we get to have a redo. Not a redo. I already had a ton of fun right now, but a sequel to this episode. Just so we could get that set of yours in the game. Of course, this is you're actually helping me close off the first season of the radio show. So
that's crazy. Dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. So the grand finale.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully,
It was sick talking to you, bro, for sure.
Yeah, man, and I'd love to run it back next season. Next season's gonna be in August whenever I start school back again. So, man,
I'm down, man.
I love that. But for those listening at home, hope y'all have a good night. For those on the road, have a safe night and whatnot. For those in California, for Mason, in LA and Orange County, shout out y'all. I don't know what time it is right now.
Shout out. It's about 9 p.m. right now. Shout out my OC heads from OC.
Yeah.
West Coast. Y'all got to stay tuned. Got some shows coming up in this fall, so y'all got to tap in. Lots of new music too.
Yeah, for those locked in, this will be up on YouTube within the coming days, or if I could get it done in the coming days, because low key they stained my very legal Adobe Premiere Pro, my very legal.
Oh man!
But we're gonna get this up and running. And of course you're gonna be.
You gotta edit the set out so I don't lose aura. Like you playing couple.
Yeah, I made a couple mistakes this episode too, so we're gonna be editing it out. It was all smooth, but I actually got one question, one last question before we play this best man.
Yeah,
my friend, I like penguins. Got a question. Do you like penguins?
Penguins are dope. One of my favorite movies growing up was Mr. Popper's Penguins. Like that one's a fun. So I love penguins.
You just made her happy. But
yeah.
Final goodbye. This is it. Here is.
Thank you so much, Trey. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
You the goat.
Here is F Swag.